Hey guys, so if you've been on the internet at all in the last month or so, you've probably seen this guy around, or at least heard this sound. And if you haven't, that's okay. I'm here for you. Okay, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I'm here for you. It's okay. Hey, it's gonna be fine. Hey! Miguel O'Hara, better known as Spider-Man 2099, was a geneticist who ended up splicing his DNA with that of a spider. Doing so gave him powers like superhuman strength, speed, and agility. Now, unlike other versions of Spider-Man though, Miguel does not have spider sense or the stickiness that allows them to stick to walls.
I can help! Let me help! I'm really strong and I'm sticky!
However, he does have fangs that are capable of paralyzing his enemies. Everyone is obsessed with this guy right now, and I mean everyone. Women want him, men want to look like him, men also want him. Myself probably included. But seriously, just look at this dude. He's a tank. So naturally, I had to make a workout inspired by this Spider-Man's super physique. Now before we get into it, I want to give a little disclaimer. You are probably not going to look like this guy. For one, he's not real. He's got a very stylized look, including his build and proportions, that a lot of people just aren't going to have in real life. Second is that this dude is not natty. He's hopped up on spider trend. I don't really have a follow-up to that joke. For a real person to look like this, they'd probably have to have some pretty elite genetics, you know, maybe some regular trend. Who knows? Generally, it's not the best idea to compare yourselves to other people, especially ones that don't exist. On the flip side, I think it's totally fine to get motivation from characters like this. I mean, dude's jacked, come on. Just don't let it get too out of hand. So to get an idea of what exercises we should be doing, we're gonna take a look at Miguel's physique. First thing I notice immediately is that back. He's got that tremendous V-taper. He's built like an X if you look at his whole body. A lot of people will call that a Dorito back because he looks like a triangle. And that's accentuated by his pretty small waist and his enormous shoulders. I mean, he's got cannonballs hanging off his arms. His lats are pretty wide and his traps go up to his goddamn ears. I mean, seriously, look at that. We can probably attribute his big back to the fact that he has to climb a lot. Unlike other spider people, Miguel actually can't stick to walls. What he does instead is he digs sharp claws into them and uses his arms to propel himself up. So they're like pull-ups, but way more metal. He's also got some pretty thick arms. I've noticed his biceps are pretty meaty, which is to be expected again from the climbing. As far as his lower body goes, I don't really think his legs are anything to write home about. It doesn't look like he skips leg day or anything, but compared to the rest of his body, I think we know where his strong points are. So for this video, we're going to be focusing on the upper body. I mean, that's what the people are here for, right? That back. Don't say So I've decided we're going to be doing a full upper body workout with a heavier focus on the back and the shoulders. I'm thinking about 3 exercises for the back, 2 for the shoulders, and 1 each for the chest, biceps, and triceps. So that rough game plan, we're going to head to the gym and see what we can crank out. So the 2 key movements to think about when you're doing a back workout are a vertical pull, like a lat pull down or a pull up, and a horizontal pull, which is pretty much any kind of row. Today we are going to start with our vertical pull. We're going to do some weighted pull-ups, just in the spirit of the character. You can do pull down machine, you can do pull downs with bands, but I'm going to be doing some weighted pull-ups. One trick that I like to do whenever I do weighted pull-ups is to do as many as I can with the weight, and then drop the weight and try and match that number without it. Does a really good job fatiguing the back, getting a nice pump, getting you stronger, you know what I'm saying? You're going to want to do 3 sets of those total. If you're wondering, I use 20 pounds there. Use as much weight as you want, or as little as you want. You can use the resistance if you want. Just do whatever you're comfortable with, whatever is challenging for you. Alright guys, our next exercise is going to be a shoulder press. I'm doing it standing. You can do it seated if you want. Doing it standing recruits a little bit more of your core, a little bit of your glutes as well, just so you keep yourself upright. We're going to do 3 sets of 6 heavier reps here. Not too heavy, obviously, but pushing yourself hard on these, reaching pretty close to failure. Do a few sets with some lighter weight and work up to some heavier ones. So what we're going to be doing now is our horizontal pull that we talked about earlier. I'm doing a machine seated row. You can do this with a barbell. You can do this with dumbbells. Really doing anything you got to, you can row pretty much. So we're going to be doing this at a pretty high rep range. We're only going to be doing 2 sets. 2 sets of somewhere between 10 and 15. 12 is a good number to shoot for. So we want the second set to be a drop set though. And what that means is that we're going to drop the weight by about half and continue to crank out some more reps. It's a very good way to get to or even past failure, really stimulate the muscles hard. So now we're going to get our 1 chest exercise out of the way. I chose an incline bench press machine. I like how this machine feels. Again, we're going to do about 3 sets of 8 reps just to stay in that nice muscle building range. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So now all we've got left are fun isolation exercises. For our traps, we're going to do some barbell shrugs, and we're going to superset those with lateral raises for our shoulders. Now all that a superset is 2 exercises, one right after another without any rest. And we're going to be doing some supersets for our biceps and triceps as well. We're going to do some curls and some skull crushers. So let's get into it. You're gonna want to do both these exercises pretty slowly. Really feel the contraction in the muscle as you go up and down. The traps, you want to hit the 8 to 10 range. The lateral raises, I'm gonna recommend doing 12 to 15. Generally, your shoulders are gonna be able to handle a lot more volume. And also, you're gonna want to keep the weight really, really light. I respect every single Spider-Man in here. So for our final superset, we're gonna be doing the arms. We're gonna start with bicep 21 curls. And what those are is you do for one set, 7 reps in this bottom range of the curl, 7 more in this top range, and then 7 more again, this time in the full range of motion. After you do one of those, we're going to do some skull crushers. I'm just going to do them on the floor. You can do them on a bench. That's probably better, but I don't feel like grabbing a bench right now. So we're going to be doing each exercise 3 times for a total of 3 supersets. And that is going to be the end of the workout. So here we go. So there you have it, guys. That was my workout for Miguel O'Hara from Across the Spider-Verse. Really loved the movie. Really loved that character. Loved his theme song and everything. So I've been really happy seeing all the memes. Yeah, go watch the movie. Tell me if you try this workout, what you think of it. I mean, if it gets enough attention, enough people like it, maybe I'll do a full routine. We'll do some legs. Do a different upper body day with some more chest and tricep work. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks for watching.